Look, if you want to learn how to make an Airbnb a cash machine that will throw money at you, this video is the video you want to listen to. Let's get to it.
Yeah, and one other thing, Ryan, I said on the side we're doing a Airbnb, and if we buy this property, we are not looking to rent it out. We're looking to use it Airbnb because it is. This one I sent to you is in the middle of the town center.
Good.
That's the town center of the place. So we're not looking at renting it out, but the Airbnb on how much Airbnb is done in that area. So this place that we're doing Airbnb for it, I need to confirm some things with you as well.
Okay.
So a house on Airbnb, that was the previous landlord that we were working with.
You were having like he was going to contribute to do some works or something like that. I do remember that as well.
Yeah. So because the place we are that is in front of the hospital, the neighbors, that is a flat as well. It's a leasehold flat, so it doesn't have control over the other neighbors that they were complaining that different people were coming into the flat and all. Yeah, so we have to move. But it then moved us to his another place. It moved us to the other place. But one thing happened within the other place is that the place is nice, is in town center as well. It's in the middle of the town center and everything. It's a 2-bedroom this time around. But then it needed some work done on it. It's not like so. To cut the long story short, we took in the new place we moved us to. But then we needed to do some work on it. We need to do some work on it. I didn't do the evaluation of the work and everything. It was around 6K. But we then agreed. He said he was going to do 75%. He's going to pay 75% of whatever work we need to do. Then we can do the rest. So we had that agreement. We did the first evaluation. I think the mistake was on my side at the first time because I gave him the round figure of what we need that my builder said. So he gave me around 5,000. And we agreed. He said he was going to pay 75% of anything we need to do there. We agreed. He paid the money. Then the builder then came back and said, sorry, the 75% the 5K I gave you is not going to work because it's not. I didn't do a detailed analysis. Now he's going to 10K. Then he said, no, he's not going to. He's not going to do anything because it's changed now. And it's like, there's I can do. That was a mistake, I agree, but it's not from my head as well. So we had that back and forth, and the builder I was able to negotiate with the builder. We removed every unnecessary thing. The money was around 6K, but it still stood on his 75% based on the first 5K we gave to him. That one aside, so we did the build up, and then there was another extra charge that the builder came up with again. I think around 2,000, but he agreed to do the 75% on that one. So the first one, he said he was going to do 75%, but he did just on 5,000, not on the total money I later came back with him, which was around 6,000 plus. And the second 2,000, he agreed on 75%. So myself and my husband, and we had other miscellaneous that we did like 300, 100, that one is small money. So I was just thinking, is that the right way to go about business? Do I need to be sharing money with him on the tidying the house, or it should be the landlord's duty, 100%, not mine? What do you think about it?
Beautiful question, and it is a massive lesson we can learn from this. Okay, so if we take in on a property that has a bit of renovation to do. One is the landlord responsibility. We can chip in, which is what you intend to do there, where you said put 75%, I put 25%. That's you chipping in. Or we can say we put the money in, you slowly pay us back through rent. That's another way we could help the landlord. But what we got to do going forward is not to give them a figure, right? Because once you've given them the figure, that is the figure they will see, right?
Yeah.
We can only give them a figure when we're absolutely sure about what the builder has told us. So what would have happened here is the builder would have given you the correct quotation, but he has sensed that maybe we've not too experienced, right? And then he started bringing other expenses in it. Because if he's seen it already, it is his due diligence, it is his analysis we've gone ahead with. He's not going to turn around and say, now he doubled the price basically. I can see if it's a mistake, if it's like £1,000 or maybe £500 additional, I understand. But you're not going to tell me £5,000 and you turn around and say, oh, actually, it's not £5,000, it's £10,000, right? I wouldn't have used that builder, right? I'll be like, you know what, I'll use someone else. But looking at the landlord, as long as we've given them the figure, unless if they're lenient, they can chip in because it's their property. But most of these landlords are broke people already anyways, right? They haven't got cash lying around. He will go around like, well, that's what you told him, that's what I'm going to contribute, right? And at that point, we are in a disadvantage here, right? Because we've already given him the figure. But what we could do if we wanted to, we say, look, this is what we spend. You show him the receipts, right? I know I told you 5,000. It's completely my mistake, my bad. But it turns out we've done the property absolutely amazing. If you want, you can come and see it. Here's what we spend. It's more than £5,000. We spend £6,000. You don't have to, but I would appreciate if you can commit to the 75%. You see?
The total spend.
Of the total expenses. Now we've told him we've done his property nice. We've provided him with the receipts or payment transaction. And he's seen it. Plus the 2,000. He's seen all that. He will subconsciously say, you know what? It would only be fair for me to do the 75%.
Okay.
He would say yes to that. If he starts struggling, say, look, you don't have to pay the remaining balance. I'm happy to deduct it from your rent slowly.
Yeah.
Right? That might be the way we could overcome that, by showing him the figures. Right? And getting him to see the property. Because that then becomes an evidence, right?
Yeah.
And then with that then, we will be able to convince him. He'll be like, you know what? It's my flat end of the day. If they've done this, I'll contribute. And he's likely to either up his contribution a little bit, or you then provide a suggestion to say, look, I'm happy to deduct it from the rent until it all paid off. But in the future, you don't give figures until the builder start working and he tells you this is the price. Or until the builder tells you this is the definite price. Right?
Sure.
Before you give figures. In most cases, you don't give figures. You just give estimate. Right? If the builder tell you £5,000, you say, look, it's been estimated it'll be £5,000 to £7,000.
Oh, okay. I don't give the definite figure as the person is saying it. Yeah.
You got it. Yeah. You always give a leeway for you to maneuver. If you want to give figure, but never say this is the figure. It's around minimum of £50,000 to £7,000. Right? £5,000 to £7,000. And then he will then say, okay, fine. Then if you come around with £7,000, he'll be like, yes. Still, he already said yes to you. Oh, sorry for interrupting this video. I just wanted to draw your attention to a guide I've just created. This guide is for you if you're looking to start and scale in property investment, and you've got questions that you want to ask in order to start your property investment. This guide is the ultimate guide to start and scale in property investment journey. I talk about the different type of investment strategies. I also discuss the 11 ways you can raise finance to make any property no money down deals, and the type of properties to buy in order to generate a serious return in your investment. And I'm giving this book away for completely free of charge, no string attached, nothing, absolutely free. Click the link on the description of this video to get your free guide now. We've only got a limited number of these copies available as well, so click the link to get your guide now. Let's get back to our video.
Okay, I think that's a lesson learned for me. I shouldn't give figures when the builder comes around, and because the builder is just like a family friend to me. So I just trusted his
let me tell you one thing also. Yeah. Let me tell you something about family friend. they are the people that will eat more and more of your money. I've done it by experience. I'll give you an example now. I had a friend of mine, very, very good friend of mine. We've been friends for over 10 years.
Okay.
He's in the property game as well, right?
Yeah.
He's a builder, right? He does works for me. And he always charged me. The first 2 deals I find them, then I believed him now because it's a family, right?
Yes.
And then he told me, like, Rahim, this renovation is about £70,000 and it's only because of you, because we're family and all that, right? I said, fine, not a problem, right? But then what I did, I find, because I've been working with him for like a couple of years, I said, let me now try another alternative quote. I found out the quotation he gave me was 25% higher than the normal market rate, right? So people were actually charging £45,000 to £50,000 for the same project. But because it's a family, right, they use that family angle.
It won't be that high.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what you want to do when it comes to business, there's no family in business. Remember, I always say this in my 3-day event. There's no family in business, right? Even if family offer you, compare it with something else, right? And then you will see that if that family member is giving you a discount. Am I making sense? If it's still discount, say fine, not a problem. Fine. But you always got to compare it. Until today, until I learned that lesson, no matter how many builders I have, I still going to look for an alternative quotation elsewhere. Even if I'm using them, I find an alternative quotation. Just to see if I'm still competitive.
Okay.
Right? Always do that. Right? Because they will also think they are helping you actually because they're not being quoting other people. Right? Only to find out they're more expensive. Okay? So bear that in mind. No matter who they are, look for comparables and do that. This is the same thing I tell you, my mentees. If I provide you my builders, you don't have to go ahead with them, but go and look for other builders that you can compare with what my builders give you. So that way then we got a couple of things or 3 things we can compare. Don't go ahead with just my builders because you never know, right? So the same thing. And in the future, join the Q&As, right? Join it. Join the implementation masterclasses. Because you would ask this question quickly. I would have answered it to you quick. I would have given you an answer quickly.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, join it. Even if you're not saying anything, mute your phone, listen up. If you have a question, will you ask? Sometimes you get a question back of someone else's question, right? You might come in the room without question, but when someone asks, actually, I want to ask something follow-up to do with that topic, right? And that's how you'll be able to make those changes, right? And joining the implementation masterclass. Now you want to get this going. Join the implementation masterclass. We got one coming up on Thursday. Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, Thursday. Join it. And tomorrow is going to be very, very exciting as well. So that then you are always in it. And you can always ask questions and you can always learn in a way that then it minimizes the mistake we make. But you still doing it right now, I commend you for it. You know, because you are talking to me as if literally you started this thing yesterday, you still going, you still want to make it happen. So continue with that energy, go and smash it. But the 2 lessons we're going to learn from this, we do not give figures, we do estimate, or we tell them we let them know the percentage of whatever we have invested. Okay? Into the auction property, we need to find out whether it's a leasehold or whether it's a freehold. If it's a leasehold, we walk past it. If it's a freehold for the whole building, we can buy it, take over the whole building. Brilliant. If not, we look at how much this studio sells. And then if it sells for like 10, 15, 12,000, 13,000, 15,000, we put our own next month. We sell it, we use that money on top of what we have, then we start buying.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've sent you the property I just did up. That one is the one that the landlord we had.
Let's have a look.
I'll send you the before video and the after. So I want to have that discussion with the landlord to tell him, you know what you said now, just tell him, you know what, I know we agreed this, but this is how much letter cost me, but this the pictures. I sent him the pictures. I'll forward you the voice note he sent. He said he's really proud of how much I've taken this property far to, and I can take
this is
property.
Beautiful.
as long as I want to.
That's when you're gonna hit him. Show him the receipts, show him the statement, all the expenses you've made. He said, "Look, I know you've paid the £5,000, but I've gone over. I would appreciate if you could top the 75%." Right? Yeah, this looks beautiful, Olu.
Yeah, I'm trying to send you the video of the before. You're going to see how bad it was.
This is beautiful.
I will do that so. And also, there's one other thing, the landlord, because it's all these Asian, so he has introduced me to like 2 or 3 of his friends. They want me to take their property up as well.
Fantastic.
They are literally chasing me and asking me to come and do what
Don't use ChatGTP to analyze it, okay? Because I remember you. You did ChatGTP. No ChatGPT to analyze it, right? You analyze it like we did.
He sent me the contact of his friends and they want me to take their property up as well.
Fantastic.
So what happened is that I'm using the same builder, but like I said, I'll ask for someone else to come and take the quotes. And I've learned from this one that I won't be giving out prices, figures, unless I'm really, really sure about what needs to be done. So with him, he wants us to partner in joint venture as well, because the letter opened up is a chancellor of Peterborough.
Oh, is it?
One of those politicians. So he said that we can do business together because he has lots of these properties. He buys them, and then, like, you know, these joint ventures, they have investors, they buy property, they take the mortgage off it, and then they put it out on rent. They don't sell it, they put it out on rent. So he did said he's happy to partner with me if I want to.
You see this guy, you're going to use all his network he has. You know those people he introduce you? Connect with them straight away. Don't waste time. Analyze the deal. Analyze the deals. No, let me review them. Put offers. Let's go.
Okay.
Right, let's go. Don't hesitate, please. Yeah, you've done justice to this property, you know? You have done justice to it.
So for ease, I have, there's the cash I'm expecting. So I'm thinking, should I go with him or I should go with my auction house, because he wants us to start this January.
Okay, tomorrow then, we would know tomorrow.
Okay.
Right? After we decide whether we're going to buy that property or not, we'll make our mind. Always good to buy if you have the money, quite frankly, because we're able to do it quickly. You then recycle. You move again, or at least get some of your money back. With this, they have to sit for like 6, 7 months, 8 months before you get some of your money back, or sometimes 12 months. Right? But if you own the property, you bring in more money upfront, but you're getting it within 3 to 4 months. But what you could do is this, Mbemi. You're going to take on the properties, tell them that, look, I'll take on the property, you look for rent-free periods. If they're HMO properties, we rent them, get the money, and pay the landlord. That's how I was able to acquire those 16 properties. You remember my example?
Yeah.
Right? I was taking the properties I haven't got money. But what I'm telling you, I'll pay you, in about 6 weeks' time. Right? So I quickly do the properties quickly, nicely, quickly, rent the rooms before I finish the properties, get the deposit. So I'm kind of renovate the house quickly, fix it quickly. And then when they pay me when they move in, I use that money then to pay my landlord, and then the remaining balance then I protect as a deposit. Because if you take 8 weeks rent-free period, your tenant move in, you've got 1 month worth of rent already that you could use to pay for your deposits and also pay your landlord. Right? We will sit down and walk through the process properly so that I can show you strategically what you need to do. So whilst you're buying your properties to renovate, you're still acquiring the rent to rent without using your money.
Help with that one, because now he's really introducing me to lots of people. There was one person he introduced me in last month, but I didn't really take up that property because I don't have the cash at that time to take it up, and it's a house. That one is like 4 bedroom.
Yeah, cash is not a problem.
In a residential area.
Cash is never a problem. Remember I told you this. Cash is not a problem, right? Get the properties. Don't worry about the cash for now. As I said, let's sit down. Tell me the number of properties. I'll tell you exactly how we can strategize with these people. get the properties, because they need us. They need someone to do the property a little bit, right?
Yeah.
We can do something to it, one bedroom or so, advertise it, get tenant to come in, pay us the deposit, and then we do what we got to do quickly and then rent it out. We work with bar properties, put it on the market. Listen, we're gonna sit down and make a thorough plan with it and so that we'll be taking them on, whilst we use our money we have now to buy and renovate. Okay.
Yeah, okay, I would, yeah. The other one is his friend now, but he's giving me a 3-bedroom house to take from him. But I want to use that one as Airbnb as well, because it's close to the general hospital.
Fantastic.
You know, that first flat we took is literally in front of the hospital as well. So I think there's lots of nurses and doctors, because I've worked there and it was really good.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing we picked up.
Okay,
but
fine.
We need renovation.
We have lots to talk about, Gemi, right?
Yeah.
We have lots to go through. So make that list. Let's sit down, take them one at a time. We go smash it.
Okay.
Yeah?
So for tomorrow and next steps with this person I'm working with is first to confirm what's happening tomorrow. Whatever happens tomorrow will determine how we'll do the joint ventures with the man, if we're going to put money down or not. Is that what you're saying?
That man for the rent to rent.
The one that is offering me that we can buy a property together is happy to invest. It's the rent to rent man, but he's telling me now that
okay. Oh, your rent to rent landlord, right?
Yes, that if I see any property in Peterborough, he has the cash. If I have small cash, I can add it. We can create a
so now what we want to do with him,
together.
we're going to find out how much he has first.
Okay.
Find out how much he has, how much money he's got to invest, right? That way, then that would also help us to understand what type of properties we have. Because what we could say, fine, we're going to work together. If we buy that property tomorrow, if he hits our criteria as we discussed, beautiful, right? If not, we're not going to buy it. We sell the one we have next month. Add on top of what we have, plus what he has, we go and buy a property that we can convert into HMOs or property that we can convert into high-end Airbnbs.
Okay.
That's what we do, okay? So let's work on that first. Let me know how you got on, and then we can take it from there.
Okay, thank you.
Not a
yeah, I've sent the email while we're talking, and I'll call them tomorrow morning.
Brilliant, not a problem. Let me know how it goes, yes?
Yeah, I will.
All
thank
right,
you.
no problem. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
Look, now you know what to do if you are in a similar situation like this. Where you've kind of messed up a little bit with the renovation price and that landlord don't want to contribute. Now you know how to overcome that. Now you know what to do in order to expedite your property investment portfolio. I really hope this session has been helpful. If this session has been helpful, smash the like button below, subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos.